following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
Any other social challenge?
Yeah. I mean, if I wanted to keep the gamer out of like a database or something, I should just have like a thing that just says, "Hey, how you doing?" And just
No, not on that because I got mastery.
No, it wouldn't be IT. It would be social questions.
Ah, then I'm fucked.
Yeah, you're ITing away. Some new hires have been brought on to replace the suicides, and your floor boss is like. This is the area in which you will be working. Recently, you will have to clear off the desk because recently these cubicles were occupied by other employees, whom you are now replacing. Oh, really? Why am I replacing them though? Oh, they're no longer with the company. Oh, but they lift their stuff here? It was a very rapid evacuation. A real emergency. Anyway, if you have any problems, feel free to contact me by lifting your desk phone and dialing 1. Then 87. Then 225. Then 437. Then 53. Then mash the pound key really hard. Really hold it down there. And you'll get right through. Oh, great.
I'll have a look to see who it is, if I recognise them.
Do you recognize him?
22 on perception.
That's great. You perceive that your new friend over the desk there is female. Between the ages of 18 and 22. Brown hair, brown-eyed, and seems to enjoy the Ramones, judging by their t-shirt. They apparently also like wearing hats indoors because they've got a baseball cap on, but it's backwards.
So it's wrong. So it's wrong.
I mean, in my opinion, yes, but I mean, you might be into it, I don't know.
Don't recognise her from... Hey, do you need a hand there?
What, because I'm a woman? You think I don't know how to use computers because I'm a woman?
No, I mean to clear your desk of all the stuff that's not yours.
Because I'm not strong enough to lift a cot because I'm a woman? Oh God, I knew breaking into this industry would be just hard because men wanted their own little boys' clubs.
Retreat.
Don't groan. This is your systemic white male problem.
Sit down. Let's buy into that thing even further. I'm calling up a florist.
Which florist do you use?
Oh, I don't know which one I use.
Okay, then it's up to me. Businesses. It would help if you actually... Businesses. Okay. Mincing's florist. How can I serveth you today?
Oh, I'd like to order some flowers for Friday. It's Friday.
Oh, what a lovely name your boyfriend has. Friday, like Nan Friday. A big, strong
Thursday.
bear to sweep you up. Thursday.
Thursday.
That's a girl's name. Oh, of course. That's really me. Okay. Thursday. Flowers. Oh, it's gonna be super busy. That's also Valentine. You mean for Thursday. Oh, sorry. I really should have realized. Okay, what would you like for Thursday? Oh, Valentine's Day. We're doing a special. We've got a dozen roses and a special greeting card.
Yeah, okay, I'll get that.
Oh, that's a wonderful choice. I'm assuming you want red?
No, white.
Just as an aside, you know what that means, right?
Saying to no.
No, but you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm just wondering if this is the right message you want to send to, I'm assuming, Lyle. Oh, why? Oh, okay.
What? What?
Oh, no, it's a bold, striking choice. I'm sure your friend will love it.
I hope she does.
Good. And the name, and the address, and your credit card numbers.
Lisa, and send it to, I'll give them my address.
Oh, very popular address.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's very popular.
Okay.
To Lisa. And do you have a special message for your friend?
No, I'll give her the message myself.
Okay. Charges you a large amount of money. Oh, it's super great to be doing this with you.
Thank you.
Remember Minthings for all your future flower needs.
Thanks.
I just really hope that she's not going to get a card on the flowers and open it up and it's just going to say, no, I'm going to give you the message myself.
Malicious compliance.
Okay, for those of us that don't know, what is the meaning behind white roses?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, Stephen, you're not that bad with words. Do! Come on, just spill. White roses are...
If I'm remembering it correctly, he might as well have given her a special ring if he's going to give white roses.
Pretty much.
It's a bit soon for that.
I think, was it blue roses or apology or something?
Yeah.
If you can find a blue rose, they have
They're
to be
really
genetically engineered.
Yeah.
You know, like all the food you eat today.
Yeah.
It shows that you really mean it if you could.
Oh, that's going to be very awkward. I'm really looking forward to role-playing that out, thank you.
Well, he had a one-up bracelet
Hey,
last
at least I have to still roll to see if she knows what it means. Because she might not!
Surely she's not that
Super
awkward.
delete.
How many people know flower language? What kind of mincing gay queer do you have to...
Cool helmet.
Thanks. I got it for reasons to wear on my head. Well, that got worse. I guess I get what I asked for. Right. You hang up your phone. You hear the sound of clattering and dumping from across the way. Like a bunch of personal beloved objects and knickknacks being swept into a plastic bin with a bin liner in it. In fact, it is that sound.
Yep. I don't know why they didn't take the stuff before. Any time, but...
Stick, slap, put stuff. Your floor boss comes over. Hey, Casey wanted me to let you know that your work lately has been really outstanding, and you've qualified for one of our fabulous bonus packages in the form of a wonderful and delightful gift basket, the cost of which will be deducted from your next paycheck. What kind of wonderful gift basket would you like? Well, why not go onto our intranet and fill out the form? Keep up the good work, boy.
Thanks.
You're so appreciated. Puts a little plaque on your wall.
What does the plaque say?
Employee.
The cost of which will also be deducted from...
Well, it's like, you know, valued employee certificate. It's filled out and it's all fancy.
I'll have a look, see what they've got online.
Okay. There's a bit of glitching going on in the intranet, but there's a form there. It's like, just type in what kind of gift basket you'd like.
Why is it glitching in there?
I don't know. It's almost like someone's messing around with like editing the live version instead of editing an offline version, and then replacing it all at once. It's actually a thing a lot of people with websites used to do back in the day, was edit the live version instead of editing an offline version and then uploading the whole pages, just so you can experience the worst navigation issues of your life. You guys don't have that these days.
I don't know what sort of gift baskets I've got. Is there any options or?
No, there's a text field. There's some examples, like fruit, cash basket, like game merchandise.
No, I'll do the game merchandise.
Yeah, you type it in, it all scrambles and glitches up and sends, and then the form closes. And then the whole intranet just goes like, and falls over.
I'll see if I can track where that went.
Okay. This should be easy.
It's not.
How is it not?
Now it is.
Now it is.
Okay, so you don't bother rolling. It's just you needed a 10, and this makes it can't be less than a 10.
That was a 1, so...
Yeah.
I think you still would have been able to do it.
If it wasn't a 1, yes.
Yeah. I mean, if it was just a non-critical 1, you'd just still been able to do it with all that skill piled up there. But oh yeah, it went off to the in-house intranet server farm, to the place it's supposed to go.
Okay.
About 10 minutes later, the intranet will come back up again, and it looks slightly slicker and better and nicer, and so someone's been editing it or something. Like the buttons have that little rounding effect on it. You know it's what you would be able to bang out in Paint in an afternoon, and maybe would consider charging $2-3 for. But apparently, what you will, if you're a professional company, charge $99 to $100 for.
Oh dear.
Even though it is just a graphical pass. I'm not going to name the guys from the company who said that to my face, but it might have been Jade.
Oh dear, your company's now hired a UI designer.
Yeah.
Human-computer interface is important. Just look at all those games with terrible interfaces. Gears of War. Or City of Heroes. I know it's because the two guys who live in a basement are patching it, but if you go around in the costume creator enough, you can lose options and have to restart the costume creator to get trench coats back. Believe me, you need trench coats. You can't be a hero without a gritty dark black trench coat.
Or your red trench coat.
Your red trench coat. If you want to be a gritty dark hero from an anime with a tragic loner past that everyone's super interested in and engages with you even though you're a lone wolf. Right. Okay, you sit back down at your desk. You're doing some more work requiring an additional roll because you clearly took time off to do something else. Ha ha!
Do you want the value, or do you just want to keep on going?
No, keep going.
37.
Oh, fuck, it's more than last time.
It's alright.
Yeah, I mean, I guess this is what I deserve. People who build characters are doing well with the things they build them for. I hate that. The PA comes on and says,
It's Xander Magruder. We're sorry, but the system appears to have corrupted while you were putting in the order for your gift basket. We can see you were having trouble with some corruption, so we've interpreted and reconfigured what you wanted with extrapolation algorithms. We have determined that what you asked for was exotic butters.
what?
Don't worry. The cost will be deducted from your next paycheck, and the gift basket should arrive soon. Keep up the great work, Xander.
Given the problems that the world's been having getting dairy, you probably just spent your next paycheck.
I gotta get the money off you guys somehow. Otherwise you just start throwing cash at your problems. From across the way, your new employee goes, God, exotic butter gift basket? This guy must be the complete chode. What a patriarchy. I bet you he's finna woke. What? She's using it wrong, by the way.
Obviously.
Because that would be a positive thing.
I didn't order exotic butters.
Oh god, no, they put me beside Mr. Doohard.
I mean, hi!
Sandra Magruder, how's it going?
Candace No! No! No!
What's
How do
wrong?
I spin this into your fault somehow?
What do you mean?
Oh, I just made a butt of myself in front of handsome world savior Xander Magruder. I have to go to the bathroom. It's my period.
Suicide 3 for the week.
Soviet store. The usual things are happening. Suddenly, I roll to see if you get an encounter. Oh, well, that's a combat roll, one that I don't need to roll later. You're good. You're done. Do something.
How did it come out? This new style.
You're not very good.
That makes sense.
The great thing about sand painting is it's done by someone for someone else, so you can never experience the benefits of your own painting.
Good to know.
That's what the good Lord invented peyote enchanting for.
For rewarding yourself after the sand paint.
God bless those pagans.
I'm going to wander into town.
Cool, that's going to take some time. Bevan, you arrive at your day job.
Wander in the office, but she's all bundled up, scarf over the head, there's dark circles under the eyes because she's been spending so much time reading all these fucking books.
Bark!
Sir? Yes?
Hope you have a good day.
Thank you, sir.
He proceeds into the elevator.
That's incredibly pleasant of him.
Yeah, ever since the power core has been sort of on the down low more, he's been a happy man. Anyway, here's your newspaper. Brendan, here's your copy. Although you're still going to have to read it.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Alright. Article 1. Monster Attack City by Lycos Selchu?
That is very close. Good job. Award yourself a blobby bee.
The last monster anyone saw over the Russian bloc was Soviet, protecting her Soviet co-conspirators from their terrorism. Unlike now, like the rubble of the Molotov apartment building, facts have finally settled from the obscuring lies of the dust cloud. The scene, an innocent day of shoppers in the sun, shopping and carrying about the day. Then, Soviet is spotted by some Americans visiting the bazaar. Minutes later, a Nazi Zeppelin appears and a huge monster attacks the city, killing and wrecking, and then the crap arrived, and the monster disappears somewhere. A colossal monster wreaking havoc, murdering people and Russians alike. And fighting against it, we saw Ultra Girl, obviously in her sad attempt at a disguise, wearing tennis shorts and a t-shirt. But who else could it have been? And a smaller flying woman, moist, likely Solaria. But for some reason, we can't confirm that. Several other mutants of no note too. And later, the crap. But none of it seemed to hamper this creature. Of Soviets. What is this creature called? Send your submissions to the Cold Rocks Post. No matter what, though, this inhuman creature is the most dangerous monster, and it must be destroyed, no matter what the cost, before it kills us all for its Russian masters.
That is actually an actual call. It's like, it's send via text or emails your suggestions for what the monster should be called. To me, I already have an answer, but I want to hear what you think.
Because it's always good for a laugh.
We realize
I'll
it's
go
taking
in
up
upstairs.
room here.
Power core broken. Randall Randallson. For a while there, it looked like the power core were all dead, perhaps with their broken bodies bleaching in the sun. Their families happier for having lost them. But no, some members have shown up again. So it is not just Chief Break Everything wrecking up the place, but the resurfacing seems gentler and kinder than before. A cunning trick to trick us. Well, citizens, please continue to shoot and attack people you suspect of being mutants. This is not a call to illegality, however.
Explosions of blood, a good thing. By Eric Brasarios. For a few days now, people have been seen exploding, probably from illegal drugs. Police scientists claim this is not the case, using their facts to try and fog the issue. However, if you are more interested in trucks than facts, you quickly understand that the new BTL drugs are causing violence and explosions of blood. There were 4 separate scenes of drug dealers being exploded by their drugs recently, and police forensics indicate a fight had taken place just beforehand. Proof? Or super proof that drugs are the cause. Alarming Chief Break Everything was spotted harassing an innocent chink after one such scene, which the police say was not an explosion of a body, but the unholy beatdown of a lifetime. The public have right to know, so we will investigate further. ...
Stephen, you wanted to say something?
Technically, there are drug-related deaths.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's you and your facts. You just no. Orange Man bad.
Oh Crap by Ethan Williams.
Here we go.
It's been another bumper crop for crap as Bazooka Cop and Officer Reynolds foiled a mutant robbery at a local bakery. Officer Reynolds, in particular, was credited for the cool, calm, and collected hostage negotiation, while Bazooka Cop, Baz Okowalski, diffused the bomb vest the mutant was wearing. The would-be hold-up man, Apo man, and the officers hugged it out before he submitted to arrest. The bakery has been repurposed as a government FUD distributor.
That's your bakery.
I'm going to go to the next
Before
one.
it exploded.
Too many hussies at museum. P. Buzzbit Spoke. At the recent exhibition fundraiser, there were many works of art on display and much education, and amidst this splendour, too many underdressed harlots trying to compete with the artistry and majesty of the past. Their lewd costuming was an unwanted and unneeded distraction, and they should be flogged.
Were they hired to be there?
Yes.
Government involvement in WWE? What could you say if I told you that a WWE WrestleBot was also a super secret government agent? Sounds like a good character, right? Well, it might be. A recent tape has surfaced on the nerd scene, and the person in it, a WCW wrestler by the name of Titanium, has been seen with a super secret DMV investigation team, which has shown up as several very cool scenes recently. The woman called Titanium and the secret agent look much alike, although the agent is older and more like an ox stuffed into a woman's shape. But enough time has passed that it makes sense. Old photograph of Titanium, secret government agent or wrestler. Is it the 80s again? No. Woman looked like woman back then.
Smartech Inspire Arena Online. By E. Morgan, whoever that is.
Just a random press person. What is your conspiracy, stinky brainer?
Indoor sporting events can now be held at the lavish Subspire event facility, large enough to host basketball, hockey, or even wrestling. The high ceiling and whisper-quiet air conditioning are up to the task of hosting any kind of event, which would be along the lines, or at least that's what they say. The venue is not designed to compete with the aging Lamadrome and the upcoming Sternbach Skydrome, but will cater to enclosed indoor events, which will not need the seating capacity or size of the other two. Perhaps even future archaeologists' conventions will be there. Who can say? Inspire representatives say that despite having a lot of venues for hire, few have expressed interest.
Russian tramp betrays the press to sleep with Smar by Lana Spelt. What could be better than reporting the news and participating in the First Amendment? According to Russian femme fatale Svetlana Smolensk, Ivanova shooting herself up...
No, Ibanana.
shooting herself up to erogenous caramel, Anthony Smar does. Oh, sluting herself. Unsatisfied with her fine job with the Free Press, she was let go in what was best described as a security firing and immediately slipped into the bed of her sugar daddy, erotic aperitif Anthony Smar, and also taking 2 other jobs from hard-working Americans. One as a sex object, modelling her not-as-pretty-as-she-thinks body around, and the other at a nerd store, which pushes violence, causing video games.
Violence causing video games. There's just not the punctuation there.
There's not the high...
Violence causes video games! I can't argue with that.
With no shame at all. Do you want your children playing video games or practicing magic, particularly as sold by a Russian sex spy? Perhaps parents should ask their children why they go to such places.
You don't get the payment. You don't know. Thurbert.
Hard-working Indian missing. Preston Jefferson. Recent building expansion couldn't go ahead without the hard-working American men and women employed by reliable American construction firms who love America. Recently, a sub-foreman key to the smooth operation of King Contracting named Tocho has gone missing. It is possible that roving gangs of Russian contractors have been targeting American workers to eliminate and cripple the competition to the Soviet work gangs. Any citizens are asked to keep an eye out for Tocho or roving gangs of Russians. Pillar of the community, Lucius motherfucking King, has built much in his long career across America. His companies have built over 100 buildings, ranging from houses to skyscrapers, totaling over 500,000 square feet, or 10 and 1/2 football fields. That's over 5 football fields.
The math works
I
out.
was also
That
gonna
math
say-
is actually correct.
I initially thought that hardworking Indian missing was a oxymoron, but then I realised it's talking about...
No, I'm
Native
telling you.
Americans. Yeah, I'm talking about Native Americans, so that's not an oxymoron. Military test goes awry by Bosco Picoltrain. At the Sugar Bunker site testing of the new Pterodino Bio Booster Armor Project, a mishap occurred wherein several high-ranking members of the military, along with some head scientists, and of course a bunch of replaceable workers. Pterodino blames sabotage. A number of tech giants with military contracts have been targeted by sabotage lately. Military spokespersons say this incident has put the future of bio-armor in jeopardy. We'll do the next one since that was so short.
Like you.
Coffee supplies dry up by Tom Jessup. With foods becoming more scarce as we go... Oh, sorry, scarce as we go.
Thank you!
Now we can add our much-needed crutch to the list. Coffee is gone. What are we going to do without coffee? How can any human being awake anymore? Kill yourselves in fear!
I wanted to put a blood splatter on the page.
Yeah, that was a print. That was on the...
He threw himself into the machinery and we weren't going to stop the presses. Do you have any idea how long it takes to come back from that?
Obvious Ultra Girl spotted being normal, in quotes, by Kay Linderman. Self-proclaimed hero, Ultra Girl, is out on a date with apparent boy toy local hero Xander Magruder, cutting it up at the carnival and pretending people like her can ever be human. Let's hope Mr. Magruder sees the light soon and turns her in.
There you go, faggot. Have your little collectible. That was a nice little break for me. He says, even though it took you less time to read it, and it took you less time to read it, and it took you less time to read it, and it took you less time to read it.